And this is the reality. And to me, beside me, who say that Ben and the bedroom level will be a Vietnam and now one of the richest people, a billionaire, or a real estate mogul, what finance acquire so a committee, your friend is saying such why engineer such a fraud. I na a say young sentencing to death because of white collar crime. Or Vietnam, become about South Korea, what happened, and several other places. Measures there, countries like Indonesia are adopted because these are countries of jet. They are coming. They don't want anything. How are we willing? And now Krumah say yes, so because when the president assured us, sorry. I'm fan my network and I have me change way no sorry. Entino da ben ye bekwa kodru ba bia yenso ye beka se empanimfo na omoboye form no ye be ye willing say be mo face the law. Now no what ha scholarship scheme ye ba ya scandals in asefo yi. Nobody's being prosecuted, nobody's being held accountable. Obeka ye beka oh ye find saying special prosecutor ko investigating on us who are winning no. Or no, he is an attention-seeking freak. About the name of press conference and na crowd there, ya buna baminti oni energy bia biem. Na ya nana namwana acquire foolish case. And there are several cases abesa eti kroma and a PPA boss. Obi a di jumadi asha nensa. Bo contract don't come me toma on one kasa ne ho. And na wafa ne ho di tifie because issue ne kosi sen. Ameri scandal eba ya bocheje akope kasa ya say nsema koso president he was misled in as for sa incident no why na yetime prosecuting no besi ne why galamsey scandal sa eba ye ye nyina ye nim say certain element within government culpable. They will involve, there were sponsors and engineers sponsoring people all the way from China omora messay asase because they are making money akwakosi saying. The woman, Chinese woman, now sentencing was just a trophy, just to create an impression. The woman, go to a prison, investigation. Only Krumah, you can check. I'm not sure she's still in Ghana, even though she has been convicted. I am not sure. Say, my man, that's who Krumah. I may be right, I may be wrong, but that's my gut feeling. I'm not even sure that she's still in this country, because we can be induced because we are corrupt. Because so bakaya. Abra obi betwa rosewood a ye no na ye deported no they then see your friends Osafuma for catch and say Ghana and China or bilateral engagement bi ntino ye no more relationship nti ejeli omunipa enye enti no man call ye. So what is the guarantee say Ashawanda so Kroma say? There is no guarantee. It's possible she's not here, but Ghana for go to the prison omu ni concessional omu ni sika your friend saying we excavators no ne tie kra no ontumi nto omu no go prison. They are languishing in jail because okohoso okodipa okohose okwakoye bad sabe ya one day betia ne kana soldier for call run there omu up, then they throw them to jail. Everyone can remind you ni omu say that is the country we live. We don't value our own people. We don't care. But a group foreigners there, you worship you, you cherish you, and a abino, aya basa na yegum. And your money in earth for boom and a yet home, a binding who left from the right. Your finances are dear good because Chrono I shall say not nipe come they never pay attention. They thought say you're moving me a diabolic and a politics, pure politics na yeah. But today here we are. Abina kwa and then foreign income tax and they say you say you have a free Ghana for her. And we are Ghana ni now what's chrome her. Now we are Juma man on it. Mom and yet Ghana for or motia bucho moyo mo Juma you say a taxi or more. No, that is a wrong impression. And ya Ghana for or moti chrome her. There are a lot of people who live in Ghana, yet they work abroad. at the end of the day, you wire or more income to them. There are Ghanaians who own properties abroad. Obi o Ghana, but our dying our New York, Obi our dying our way month bia na you wire sika to them income. Obi o Ghana has say Obi sende gifts ebreno oh chale manta so $200 je we $300 so fa to ho. These are by the binary through say targeting those sikano. Aye budget taxes. Mahu nipa ebrefra bisa me enye wa oti US a wo ye wadwuma ho. No. Aye Ghana for no matter but there man nyansa ni asem wem no say you see obi a oti Ghana bia o ye adwuma e wo US bia no per the law because the first thing you do you must send the form about what fill a tax form and you pay as much as $14%. So nipa no working for the US government from Ghana, nipa no working for any other way outside, you know, that person, you know, is subject to or mine host nation, you know, the tax, your friend is saying regulations, then as for. So answer na sikana bebano, then nipa no tia tax or hoda that. So you cannot come back here. Sikana nya be duru ha wi every foreign transfer be eba krom ha bia apart from say yate wo ho no e be duru ha banks no so 3%. So for instance, obi at Ghana no ye adwuma or US depending on adwuma sikana ba to account no yate 14% free so. And there are certain regulations when this year sometimes there are a bit more higher 30%. So just imagine so what Ghana na wote wo ye adwuma or US na wo sika ba be do already near till 30% dada. Na wo beduru a bank na wo ye transfer na form no so ono so be till tax. Na ene aban so oba be till tax. Nti say na obenya. But this is a desperate government. And to what abonten na wo so pesa wo send sika de ba krom ha you should be ready say wo be pay tax. Ama whoever you are sending the money to. You see, sanse mo ya ye kan when say that be am cancer you might think say me dem nti krom ha oh Ghana no be fra say mo krom ho me wo kro kro na ye nyina ye kro no the fact that you are living somewhere it doesn't mean say you are not part of it kro no ba ye nyina ye kro na abo because in the end everybody will come home. However how far you go in the end you will come home. Well, I'm not sure say you might be 60, 70 years now, or still you will come. That is why it is important. Say, yeah, you be contribute to making sure say you be shaping the political discourse. Oh, Kruma, I mean, get things better. Because in Yamana, air course and course of Krum here, affect you. Recently, met a very sad story of a man why ye Juma US. You say what Tana ye Juma, I think say next year. No when you're 60 years I'll call retirement. And the washa say the move over Ghana because we are Juma now call retirement and minim do now then. So they come home. So this is a manner or in the project or Kroma or the Numeba. Why ye be say the following year or move away from US abatena Ghana now ba sika kakra na wanya no be nyuma mamamfo anya bia ye enti on the cars aba or be fa car no from Tema e de kogu ne garage e Kumase wakofa car na oba oduru kwan so na nkra nkete omo ya robbers mukura tuo they attacked the man and killed him. They attacked the man and killed him and cry 18, 19, 21 years. Yeah, the more fry is hard to say a more fry. They killed the man. Obi a baby at brand new journey in America. Just imagine snow top na man for how on the more juma. Obi koba. Oba dabe 30 minutes. Just all signs for all this hassle you know go through. So just imagine so what be no Ghana and family ho mukuro all babesia kokeke no one survival obi because so social vices na wo ha na ebro so nti no baba benya ni wuo so asem for obi ho so don't sit anywhere and say mukuro and mukuro no de obi ani kuro nyina ye kuro because you can come to Ghana and spend 20 minutes Okroma say that 20 minutes tragedy can befall you and just I won't mean copy. That is why you make sure say you pay your minor more minor ye. That is why we need to. And yeah, sorry, I buy not taxi kwa baby because you need access to capital or my beam apart from this IMF CKI and Seba Bekan. If I be like first free. No way. I have and now bond market so kwa Jessica market so bodam mo be Jessica na mo di coding se mu no bi am fa de sika ma. And then we can go to China because already the omoka 1.7 billion dada. At 1.9 rather. Paris Club into me because already members, the omoka 1.7 billion. Bond market into me the omoka 13 billion. Other multinationals and then as a form a cano or to if an alcohol and a credit ratings or muko genoso their boy bosan and the junk. And they are binding the access to any market be or raising fund. So also didn't liberate Ghana for so. And now Obekaya. Now come all the taxes. VAT on electricity bill and a Ghana for sorry say heneha light na nkasa nsisu ye light na nkasa na my challenge dada aban wonya wo near my ye na we nsu free hifa and o say bo say sa na tie de a ene Ghana for a munya foreign income no me ba be tax it. And that is a conversation that is going on and I think that we need to rise against this particular thing because a double jeopardy and I'm more subject to Ghanaians too. Double jeopardy because Obien who are Ghana or Juma UK, it's an account Ghana won't tax. Obien who are Ghana US are buying back as a tax. And at the very moment you sign up for a job in the United States, the first thing you do a tax form on the Bama failure. I have a copy on my way. Maybe me failure ya kura we kura nyama you need to fill the form. You now send it to them. So the obenya bia no ombe take 14% the free. So say sika no nipa ne ye na obabaduru ko na sa wo sa wo ka o san atena na sika no ka ye gina de koye nyansade a nka Ghana fo bumfuo. So obeka ya me sha asese me ya ade we. I was so worried about the fact say Akufo-Addo was being reckless, was being irresponsible. On my sika baby on my yaduri on my na ye kwakobo na ya kam na ye de hand jet and boy ya den ye ne namriem na ye kwaye ba oka na ya kan kwasasa ma kire wo ya shasi ye si cathedral ya say oh baby on my koi we don't need to build cathedral oka na ya kan kwasasa ma kire wo na ya kofa asofo bi omu minim nkakranka ase yesu wo fase omona nyankopon ni mo no mo beke kan kwasasa mebreye na wa won support cathedral we bonsam kan kwasasa na o ma fom ho di today here we are and no nyina kadem obi antimi nsore ma. And you see, the sad aspect of it is that they are all cowards. They are all cowards. We surrender, my resign from the board. My board dam. Mudrahana mujijinum se mokofa mine and then as a form having food Israel biane. Israel biane. Go to Israel today. Na kohe di omunemu. Ade e fera sunjo omunibi. Be a source who de akoso Gaza. Say ye be mana food ne. Chese. And then here we are. So in some na ekosoro anya say yehu we saw it and we told you. We warned Ghanaians. Say we were going to get here. And kwina na faso na ye kono na haya na eba beduru we saw it. We told you. Hoping senke betimi aye nema bi betimi dia mitigate this particular challenges ya eba ye nemi but abai no free so ye na yaba freedom Santawale be say freedom then they did all nasty stuff. Today here we are ahochire no they don't want to own it though because you see ahochire ba abai na just say obe tax Ghanaians or more foreign which means say I don't know ato critical ato there then what do you do first? As a buyer, we are sensible. No, the first thing you do is to by making sure that one casa you cut your spending. Ministry now, SCC will be bria. What's the appointees be bria gumno? You cut down. Sebeya, buy Ghana for oh, I buy not taking certain measures. Anya she wakate Akufo-Addo is not ready to cut down the size of government. Government spending, he's not ready to cut down. Now cut your gun and you saw sacrifice here, Papa. Baby, how an answer saying? The network no have my dream, but the network no have my dream to know. So we are not ready to sacrifice. And Abaya, what caused this mess? Abaya, why is so reckless and so irresponsible? Abaya, at some point in time, you acquire V8, your fuel na air conditioner, convert them, and I air cover, your Kenyans are supposed to be a and then you're about to do some area. You first take responsibility by making sure say one kasano within your circles, no, you cut down spending. I bet she Ghana for kunai. I'm oh, I buy na cutting the spending na. Yes, you need be more, but they are not willing. Cause citizens, nyansa for what baby what being say citizens on my nipa no more mind no munim nyansa we nim dia woka. Na me catch said there was a timer. South Korea ekwaji IMF loan. Now my name to be into ya. But the South Koreans didn't realize it say our government are very honest. They took the money at the year the or the year. They did everything right. But unfortunately no nema nkoyi abano enya challenges. So the citizens now to me say, oh, we are willing to help. We are willing to help the government. And you know what they did? Chrome hope for sorry. When the war gold no akofaba. When the war silver no akofaba. When the war diamond no akofaba. When the war sika no akofaba. Omo wan kasa jiji sika gold silver na sefo boabo no de kocha aban sa aban je na fakutuaka. You can Google. I think it happened somewhere in, is it 1997? Yeah, thereabout you can check. Omo wan kasa jiji sika say aban ye nim say you have good intention. Enti ye sika ni eje fakutua woka. That is how citizens can be benevolent. When they realize a government have good intention and the government is willing to do the right thing. But these are people at any space, time, they want to take advantage of the poor. They want to impoverish young people. They want to take advantage. Live large. Because you can't to me, you can't political power, you can't leadership. And say, na wunuya na bewa. Wunuya na bewa kwa. Na wasomo. That is the import of leadership. I think we will say. Entino obia ma awo adebise me ya boa. That is why till date you don't see any measure bia obi di to bia ka say oh ye boa ahihye nema ma nema ye chese those things you don't see. You don't see those things. That is why we citizens emre bia duru as you make sure say you hold your man for accountable. And I'm sure say maybe beba. Samra ya sha say ye jeli amanfo because recently ato Asian ya jailing or the prison because I say or we are bank sika. That's good. Mami maslog boss yi ya so no so we o man sika. Enti ba bia benye ne bia chene bra because yes we yifum ehwe na yemhuno because osere kwan 2021 say okohwe no ho yare US. I'm so quite a big catcher and say papa my man or come back be my bad demo because what's I'm not there and koye. Or since 2021 on my BM and she has been sentenced in absentia, court and convicted na bra only ho. And the baby of who be a bachelor na aqua shensa woman with hard labor. Ne chief operating officer and so Daniel Azim. A song called them 5 years. So you see, we are moving somewhere. Accountability in here, so a woman, some of us are hard say, okay, this is the challenge. Say a prison, I see a buying because candidates in Dawson, candidates in Umbeko prison in Dawson. Because you see, we cannot just reduce the conversation to mere rhetoric. Where I say, oh, and it ends there. That is never going to happen. That is never going to happen. And we are buying now when you're willing to crack the whip to make sure, say, a man for my cause of extensive damage to this country. No, you're ready to take them up, make them answer. Don't bother coming. Don't bother. People must answer for their crimes. Because as a result of the cause, we ebinam so nyani Ebia brabo say. A man for opportunities as and Komunya at the better of my life and they missed it. Scholarship secretariat. There are individuals who here Sadian and committing my boy, my brother, They never had those access. And as a result, so there must be repercussions. There must be consequences. I want to go through me who say, "Oh my God, and that hono and ya for sa so baba ye de opebi and wafa hwedi." No. Then the main topic I make come was the Ameri Deal. May I sure say what say eba. The issue is if I start free, there be na there na see Ameri eba. And so we see the conversation, around 2015. Ghana any power outages, and I very terrible because install capacity and Ghana one now ye demand as to change the so we need to share load because over the years we didn't pay much attention. Say you invested in the power sector apart from hydro dam and chroma sea Akosombo dam Akosombo no na yen said any massive commitment be a ebo say kame ama ye power way akosoro. So amidst those challenges the then government the Mahama government signed an agreement with a Dubai based company say omonkofa power plant ebe supply Ghana 250 megawatts of power ayeba kroma say and Ameri no African and Middle East Resource Investment. And you trying to short Ameri. African and Middle East Resource Investment. A group. And you signing this agreement with them. I think it cost Ghana $550 million. And I'm the power no about Kruma saying. Ebedru ya no. And then me so back I send bebre coso. Ya inflate price, ya inflate ye chrono koso and the usual politics no koso kruma amount for ye ya but in the end no power na ye hwehwe no ye and the then MPP government and opposition Akufo-Addo ka say Ameri Deal no estenke enti oba they will make sure that they will cancel the deal. So the very moment they came to power, they decided to cancel most of the power agreements and beside there Ghana dasu tiaka because some of the power agreements were terminated unilaterally without much engagement with those companies. And to the Ghana court, international court I say Ghana pefe say tiaka compensation for companies because say terminated those contracts, and you can check. We are paying those monies today. And then when they attempted that because the Ameri campaign, you have a terminal, a hop. And now, what you now a sector minister then. We are minister now, person take a decision like that. You need the advice of the Attorney General. So I have a letter here. My name is Ameri. No, I will phone so. Also letter they come the Attorney General. Or beside say, Ameri Deal na John Mahama ne. Not buying during power crisis on it that Dubai company ni sign free say corruption bia koso inflate prices sikano ye de bia ka ho enti person terminate contract so as an Attorney General what can I say na advice ni saying advice, right? Good. Then Gloria Kufu throw a letter back to the minister. Catch and say, well, review through Ameri documents, Now, the offering on yes or young who say something on toward Biako. So she was not able to establish fraud. She was not able to establish say or be inflated because and they went through proper procurement channels. The procurement regulations, were not breached. Even though onona bimuno or free sale contract now buying sign terms now in favor Ghana there, but there is no single law omubu so. This is Attorney General Aya Gloria Kufu in a letter I throw back to Bache Jako. Enti a man in Yana or terminate that power agreement with the Dubai based company. It's because onim na so terminate Ghana will be liable while winning the BBC. Come a catcher say already near terminate beer, young farmer, Quanswa, Yabo Ghana, Kai, Guswa, Yutia. Enti, we have massive agreement. Enti Gloria Kufu Denica say, while go through Wenum, Onyam anything wrong be on toward, even though terms na wom no em favor Ghana there, but Onyam any crime be a wom, and now public procurement where processes no they went through yam breaching any law bia yam valley or mom validity any law bia, and for that reason no okase or terminate here so the best option Akufo-Addo aban betimi aye ne say only Ameri for nkasa not terms of engagement agreement na our contract num no omonsesa no that is the best thing they can do enuntina obetse where the BS renegotiated Ameri Deal. Renegotiated Ameri Deal because now cancel because they couldn't establish any wrongdoing. So far as the procurement, the contractual agreement and engagement with the Dubai-based company is concerned, they couldn't find any wrongdoing. Tier condition now sweaty. Enti we are here so they wrote back to the minister, and the minister called President Amania. So Obi nim high na kokoball President to offer say my non friends and Gabia Sarachida. According to Boache Jako. Enti Boache Jako as a sector minister no. Say or setting up a cabinet committee. Omo tenase Ameri atenase ayen hye terms of agreement engage contractual terms because according to the Attorney General no, even though Abrajo Mahama pencil omo top power no omo breach any procurement law omo anya we bia no terms no be in favor Ghana enti no yenka yensesan terms no be so they were in the process of engaging obakaya eno and I yasma akoya obaya MPP for liar 2012 we mo call Dubai or more by a company no money or more renegotiated no deal no or na all pay for the ticket in as for so I do no end the year twice I brand to twene enti Boache Jako say o tu kwan o te play mu e na ohun say Gabia Sarachida ko frɛ no gidi wa frɛ no o pick e no ka chen say Jack ma send email bi ewo inbox mu but more than na kokan na get back to me. So Boache Jako say okoko duru o mine na okoso kodu ne hotel no e na ofa ne kiki share nani e na ofa ne mail no obi e no ko hu say Gabia Sarachida only capacity bia in this government the only capacity is no ofa na president or no a contract a law firm one more I negotiate Ameri Deal. Ya renegotiate you without cabinet knowledge, without committee na what or no ankasa in his capacity as president of here. Or no actual Ameri Deal. De Boache Jako say. Onye na on farmer campaign no munsinsan na yanji anontum. And according to Boache Jako, the initial one or the buyer no. Remember Ameri Deal about 2015, you know. The agreement was that the catch is a BOOT. Build, own, operate, and transfer. And see, the agreement was that after 5 years, I better revert back to Ghana. Now I better Ghana there. And see, we'll hand it over to VRA. In the renegotiated deal, no, Gabi say, the course of first 5 years, I say, machine by Ghana for the next 5 years, no, yam pair, no, Namum, yam found quite any 20 years. Now 20 years, no, say, American company, no, ebe pretty our Ghana higher. Ghana, ebe to your mocha $1 billion. At the end, I say 500 million. And then the turning the bibiano. Ne boy, I didn't call no cosono. Omo pretty for 5 years na omo adan dia maye no yam fa mo for 20 good years na yentu omo ka 1 billion. This is agreement or no anko ko say nti o say ohun sa na ofa phone for president ebo we na wo fa say dia ba wo na menya den ana also president ka kire ne say na de no ofase na akwa aba no wuntumi ene cabinet montimi ntanase na monhwe mi hu se mbagye atoma na ansa enyeye ose hwa na ote shock endu bekaya deal no back and forth copy president and him and the signature ko boss say panyan say ya di atom ana ye leak into ekodru parliament no minority e work out and the agreement na say for anko second one or refer to committee at the committee level na committee ni demand say no there are other essential documents I can't deal with ho ye hu so answer na ebetimi aye any consideration dia no we need to have access to those documents. So those documents na eba no and they call blue scandal the ba say hey san kro no e wa Ameri Deal no enu nie eno and a president Babeka said he was misled obekaya. At that point the only person with me sacrifice no the sector minister Boache Jakon and I pam no ya ehye na nkasa because ono anim sa ade no onye hwe onim ho hwe eye wo fase bi na akofa de beka no but eja o ka hwe enyeye ene ye de share no na ye pam no man ko tena fie okọ no ka se emudwu a oba beka na sem and I think say eno na man narrative e de ama no so Ameri na initial deal no stand there so 5 years na say end 1st of February 2021 but ansana deal no ebe revert back to Ghana no you need to do feasibility now who say machines na dey aba no handing over to Ghana no it is in good condition you need to do that particular survey na say for say be ya insurance na wo ho no be valid again say revert back to Ghana VRA workers na say for no ma omoka ho no you need to train them how on be operate with the thermal your fancy plant no aka 3 days ama time na so no na sa na ema we nyina enyanyeye again na Ghana buy Sunday Ameri no ka $32 million and ye nyantua so Ameri for trouble Ghana buy say I don't know aka be 4 days na we ade na so mo de ye ka and na VRO for say ye train you omo na de ade ne so omo nsa no ye nyanhu obi a enti e be de hand power na mo enti I don't know standing beyond 1 year. Aluntina 2022 and ebeye I didn't buy Ghana by ho. It should have been 2021 because 2015 to 2020 5 years. Commission started somewhere October. So by 2021 February no, not 5 years and so. But Anam says Sanyama we am Cosunintino. Ne say the following year. And 2022 and officially. Yeah. And the man Ghana buying. Say they are Ghana for dear. That's fine. Then Abang decided say Yansa can Yakasi Yejano Abuaze higher Abuaze in the central region. Shama. I think say Shama yeah, Shama district. Anna the then government you say gas John Mahama buy gas investment atuabo gas that 1 billion investment with infrastructure no and the plant was so close because Ameri no rely juma by using natural gas so we're so placing the baby access to natural gas and because of atuabo no na gas intino na it was so easy so they decided say okay you be move plant no from Hadia Kukumase. Because you see, your power infrastructure, yenti mi mbuabu ni nyina no faako. Na se BBC a. And that one I understand. Because power grid na se for no centralizing ni nyina o baabi na ntokwa bisi o baabi na o be se twaja toma. You lose your destiny. So it is reasonable say you be decentralizing na se for. But yakoda sorry ya you say the minister to source very interesting, you know. Ye move Ameri from central region to Kumasi no. From your friends say Kuro friends say ya na mi refi. Krona ye move Ameri plant no from Ho to Kumasi no. Ebe cost Ghana over $31 million. Every year almost say no cre. Never cost you $25 million. Yes, na plant na kra na boy say. And a year moving from Western region to Ashanti region. Ebe cost you over $25 million. And according to those who cited the initial document, now they said it was in agreement to say, I hear this Martelinos essay company now, ya hand pick your modest contract to Yamono. You assigned the management and operation air show monster for the next 3 years. We are going to pay them $36 million. Dollars in your dignity say Yabo Dam. Enti Yaji Ameri hand it over to us, VRA enti me move from there to Kumasi. Enti Yakofa company only be move plant from Abuaze to Kumasi. Now you send them management we are sending sa. Amana manage. So within a period of 3 years, company no benya over $71 million from this deal. $71 million, it's me cover power plant for the back. Maybe 250 there. And Ameri no, and you know the movie. My country say our 10 unit. 10 units, a move 6 and a year move. Each unit be a 25 megawatt. And you move 6, it means you move 150 megawatt to Kumasi. So 150 megawatt 6 units and a year move to Kumasi. A horse and some way back on moving cost. And the management cost 71 minister back and forth. Or say no now there is this energy think tank. Now when the government go back and forth. Almost say no yes government to abandon and then the VRA for say issue to date. Obi now resolve as to whether say how much is involved in moving Ameri plant from Western region to Ashanti region. We are yet to be told. Ye move plant and some of the stories required what say I say SA company ya man or barber build I'm kind of saying tunnel gas pipeline from Abuaze to all the way to Kumasi. Because my culture say Ameri natural gas na dey aduma and Kumasi minim baby on benya access to natural gas. So company no ebe build a pipe gas line. You first say I'm saying gas pipeline from Babia. You first Abuaze. You first pipe we no gas infrastructure no all the way to Kumasi. Say baby to me supply. So these controversies in as for Ekoswa, Eguswa, Ekoso Ghana for Bisa na Argentina VRA for they have the capacity to do this movement. I say my VRA and today the clarity. I'm expecting say in the coming days, I'm coming at Parliament. I'm a Prime Minister, I'm gonna answer all these questions as to why any move plans, Is it VRA? Is it the Martelinos, your friends, SA company? How na yedema? How much is involved? Who is going to manage the plant? Is it VRA or is it this company? These are questions we need to know. These are critical questions. But say you're changing name, now you're changing name, then as a forum there, no crowd there is just way for the politics of it. Because you're changing name or ain't changing name, it doesn't change anything. The fact is the power plant in Ameri, and it's the same thing. But the Emma Ayeni Power bring one say, so we had a conversation brana plant no ba Okroma, chrono tag and as a for a month for the tag na chrono woman by the prosecutor a month for then as a for. Attorney General acquire no ankasa an investigation who said no something untoward akoso na akoso aba besi ene na kodru Kumasi na ya fa kwan bi so every package Ameri no 6 units amana look like a new because this is an election year and you see in politics is very, very important. This is election year and it's very, very important, especially back at the time mpanimfo no kogu omonimase ewo Kumasi eye your friend is saying Ashanti regional minister and one other minister asenso boache a ma call for interview na ye bi so mo say ebo Aban yenim se ne vote nyonya free Kumasi. Can you tell us 4 monumental projects Aban aye Kumasi? These 2 distinguished, eminent person, high-profile personalities within the MPP or more occupy sensitive position within the party could not mention a single thing. A single thing. Omoye ewo Kumasi. So eba ye na media for we yafa among for discussing on. Then the question is say you rebranded Ameri ni asesandi no ye no Kumasi TPP. Kumasi thermal power plant. Na Ameri no yira free so dia. Na yen create impression say President Akufo-Addo add some new additions be 150 because who say Ameri. Because Ameri no already know 250 megawatts na produce. Enti adibi kopie Kumasi na you say produce 150 megawatts. Na edina sesan. Obviously you know it's a new thing. Not know is a Ameri na ye 26 unit. Penti momenton ya ko penti. Na ye no Kumasi thermal power plant. Enka we bia makato say we bia hu hia. But the fact say President Aboni Mwase ye organize deba. Minister ko obi e ko ya frɛ ahemfo Kumasi mpanimfo otumfo onom akasefo VRFo eye advert. Say President Akufo-Addo the commissioning project e wo Kumasi no eno na magana fo bi say project ben na ade amodi koi enya Ameri na motutu no spare parts na makokeka bom na mode ko eno and there's packed the deception, the deceit, and the dishonesty in this whole thing. And yes, I can say and can because Ameri no Ghana for sika na the toy. I am no ye sika and I involved. But say ye to no adiako Kumasi aye ne penti momenton ya assistant din president ako jinasia ako keka brofo akese keka bubom as if say he thinks about Kumasi people, and over the years, he's been unable to do anything better to help them, despite the massive sika yatuogu and Kumasi, or DB, just to convince them no who say or my bibi. And I'm a problem, because it's a leadership dishonesty. You need to guide against. And I'm very home, and I'm a cultural. This is a president that started to rename universities when he decided that he's not going to build a single university. We all, at some point in time, despite the challenges in Nasafwa, free SHS in Nasafwa, but yes, sir, it's a good move, even though we didn't think it through. There is no, your friend said, coherent policy framework. Be a dawa, and based on it, and you implemented the free SHS. So the challenges in Nasafwa no are insurmountable. But beyond that, you can't write down the gains, assess in Nasafwa, and not cry debatable in Nasafwa. But the question is, say you know ye free as chesa. Obia own sisuku demu dakran say. Obviously the numbers will increase. And my culture say tertiary. Yankon would be aso. Tertiary, yankon won so, and a yankon sorry them, yankone makaranta, yankon on cremo them. Tertiary, yankon tertiary schools. Enti abanya, what draft here who say, oh, men peso be a bet in a fear, and open up no be a school. No, one thing as a reasonable, rational human being, so who say, there's going to be pressure in our universities. Already, me legona brana or now hostel. Your friends are infrastructure deficit, there are a lot of people now I'm pay amount for years or municipal pay or be a porter and apply for a room. You can't. Me say why I'm in your room because man go through the porter. Maybe a name manual until a minya because you be a porter na internet in a cry a choky. So just imagine so be free Kumasi Sunyaya ba say or say all pay access to university or nyabi. So who you free SHS no? Yansa I can't want to say you need to expand infrastructure at the tertiary because we are obviously they will go because already University of Ghana a choke that KNUST a choke and several other ways. So bring some of the university on stream. That is a policy as a way. But Sanyama will be a home Because they introduced the polity for the politics of it, for the optics of it, not the essence and the relevance be able to Ghana for. And a yejagu ho and a daho. And a buy no that sorry ya. University na yes hoda dano. Or sorry, I'll say my time appear me in Canada to university way so. And my fat way and dino or de to small sign yen sadino. Individuals are Ghana individuals or my bomb bra. NDC for Joe Motum, MPP for Joe Motum, Obioni political party Joe Motum because role no more play, you know. I cut it across the political divide. Udo Mudin to Sanya Manaswa, Obiana won't. But this is a man what decided say. On the party MPP, a moon penning for more brown boy in for the party, no, so Uncle Din and I was son or the two university. And you only see you only more. I mean, some of these universities no were built by the opponents in the other party. Called Rollins, so and then Nama Ghana near UDS University Nurses, Professor Mel's pencil and or making sure about university. Oko send Oko Eastern Regional, so many university, no Mahama pencil and that initiative a buy. Oko you has Cecia University no Hono, a Professor Mel's pencil and as I university in start here. But this is a guy who has decided, say, he's not starting anything. But or by force, or as a sardine Nabusia for dear Guso. Ain't of Ameri no sardine. I'm not sure say any of you be surprised. Because I dear friend is shame, a bit no money so. And that is the reality. That is the message. I'm a person Ghana 40 years about this whole Ameri controversy I so I acquire bano. I think that my narrative, the story from the beginning to the end, and now you have a fair appreciation of what has transpired, what is going on, and yes, so it's up to you to analyze this whole thing and make informed choices, decisions. Because some of us over the years now, yet to have me say traditional media, I can't say no boss or cotton we better now, more na host not already test message no asoro na the ordinary Ghanaian na OT radio no be confused because onim dia kan no correct. Oh, because NDC ni said Dabi adia way MPP ni said Dabi ye host ni say I have test message from Kojo without clearing the air. So I know the day the listener no become confused. This is the kind of misinformation. Ya pese sutwa na Ghana ni benya access to information are quite clear. Now what's in there, because over the years, me growing up, no, na me free politics in ya dia phobia, busian phobia, phobia. I'm telling you, sir, it's for all of us, and we will come to inherit this country. That time will come. Or we cannot leave the country and behave say phobia there or there, and they continue to toy because every day be a pass be a know your future and they come. So we need to be vocal, we need to be frontal. We should be bold enough to confront them. It is not about the individual. It is about doing what is good and doing what is just. Creating an environment. Because when leadership, decency, honesty, integrity are a key. But these things in the Hano, we've thrown these things to the dogs. And our dogs trample these critical attributes, with impunity. And among for the mope. We are ushering ourselves into a new era. An era here joining a certain global competition out there. And I am telling you, there are a number of Ghanaians living in Ghana, but they are working in America. There are a good number of Ghanaians living in Ghana, but they are working in the UK. There are people here working for other governments. Globalization, are coming so close and bringing the world together. We can't be lagging behind. We need to up our game. And as you're globally competitive, first we have to be honest. We have to be very honest. Because the way and manner we are behaving, and I believe you, painful behavior sometimes you begin say sabi okoda no obi de kerosene efa panemu wo na de chi ya adwen na atu abomo amta odwen ho a you don't even understand behaving as if say you don't see any element of morality, any element of integrity, honesty na you are tuning in to the dogs. And it is about harnessing political capital from everything. Everything is politics in this country. And it's the reason why we are here. Now, no, Obi friend, and I say, Ivan, baby, I Ghana do it here. Madam, free say, military never boa. Because our head here quite inquiry. Let me say, military ban. Military ban are free so me handle Ghana. There is no military that can handle this country. Military ban. Today, politics na no base, politics na no from this dirty NDC MPP politics, It is within the military. And now go to the military, even the top hierarchy, pure partisan politics. They are all politicians today. And how to tell get into the security agencies, you need to have some way answer. And you think say military be bad, it is the continuation of the same culture. It is the same culture. So until say we the people realize that the world is changing and that we have a duty, we have a responsibility imposed on us because there is this global competition and how to remain significant, and we actually need to do something. And until we do that, I am not sure we get anywhere. This excessive partisan politics, energy by people who don't even benefit. They don't even get anything. But oh yeah, about run and no di watama kasa be kasa iya impress kasa obino bia ya aka because we were ha. Now be someone say, "Who there na when you free party? There na when ya nothing." Emotions, dirty energy. We need to start behaving as human beings. Because until say you better do away with this negative energy, this negative emotions, now you be rational, sitting from afar and judging government based on their deeds, based on the policy options, based on the alternatives. Oh, I be who say, Nema ye na servo Ghana for. Now say obi ye mistake, na autopatira. The consequences will be there and the person will suffer. That is the only way. Or we can't continue to live in the country you have access to all the resources in the world. Yet, the Kaibu could be also water everywhere. But everybody is thirsty. That is the country we live in. We can't continue to live like this. Let us be honest. Let me make sure that you chart a new path by rewriting the political narrative in this country. So we will not be defined by our partisan lineage, but we'll be defined by being part of a country. Hoping to take that country to some level, because we can equally make it work. That is my conviction. And wherever you are, we all have a stake, we have a role to play in making sure that Ghana, our motherland, a big Ghana, the true identity. Because Ghana used to be a shining star, the brightest star in Africa. But today, your light and your soul will be we have become a laughing stock. The youth in Ghana are desperate. People, jobs, nothing. All because of certain individuals in their natural lives, and you don't know whether they were criminals, career criminals, hardened criminals, under the cover, under the guise of partisan politics, they hijack a country, and they are doing nasty stuff, cowing everybody into submission. That cannot build a country. We need to. Best I'm not taking much of your time because time call. And like I said, I'm trying to set up some year when I say everything go through. You better be your phone in the phone. And thank you very much for your time, for being part of the program. This is where meeting me. We will find another time, pick another topic, go into it. more join here no. I think it's a detailed conversation. Ube to me, I find it. I bet me a call back now I could play. And I say, okay, YouTuber, the video will be there made by tomorrow. Most of the videos, you know, yeah, who know YouTube, and you can go to YouTube, look for Ivan Che Innocent 1 on YouTube and subscribe to the page. And me upload the video via when you access to. Because most of the videos, you know, Facebook and saying because of some reasons, in yeah, not posting it also. But okay, YouTube there every day, you you have access to video. Wait till you follow the conversation. So go to YouTube, Ivan Che Innocent 1 on YouTube and subscribe to the page and let's get interactive. Thank you very much for your time.